Hello everyone, this is Little Black Dragon, and I welcome you to another installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Dwarven Commoner Edition. In our last installment, we were going once around the camp to talk to our companions before we take a quick trip to Soldier's Peak, and then before we head to Denerim, I think I'm gonna take some companions and take them to various places for party banter, and then I'm going to talk with them some more. So, with that said, let us move forward in our little companion quest interim period. The next person on our list is Zevran.
I've a question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
You could go if you wanted.
Could I? And what if I didn't wish to leave?
I could always use a friend.
Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Yay! And Zevran approves +8. But be like, well, considering we actually share a lot in common background-wise, hey, I'm fine with you leaving, but, you know, you're a cool guy. If you want to stick around, go ahead. Anyway, I'm gonna bother you again.
What say you?
Care to answer some questions?
By all means.
Do you actually enjoy being on a... Blah, 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 blah. I can talk. Hello, little black dragon! Anyway. Let me rephrase that. Do you actually enjoy being an assassin?
And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared, the authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses, even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
Actually, no, you're probably right. Being a castless in Orzammar, there are some people that probably needed assassinating. I mean, after all, I did kill Barat, and he kinda needed to die. So, no, you're probably right.
I often find myself the instrument of fate, ending these lives for one necessity or another. I console myself with the notion that most of them had it coming. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed, the pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands.
Well, I think I can see what you mean, although it's true that I don't take pleasure per se in killing, but I wouldn't say the idea repulses my character, at least. I mean, she kind of had to knock heads for a living, so... I guess I can see what you mean.
There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules, oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
Why not? You can do whatever you like.
Whereas I am content merely doing what I happen to be good at. It's a talent that not many come by honestly. I don't see why I need not pursue it. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point. Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them.
And he approves +6. Yay! Okay, moving on. Next on our agenda is Alistair. Hey there, Alistair. How are ya?
Your desire is my command.
I had another dream about the archdemon.
Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think you're probably right.
You know how some people want to be right all the time? Me, not so much. I guess one thing is certain, at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Darn straight it's a blight. I didn't just have a dream. I freaking saw that archdemon fly over the dead trenches. Dude, seriously. But yeah, that last dream where all of a sudden all the darkspawn attacked when we woke up, that was creepy. Anyway, I'm gonna bother you again.
Your desire is my command.
I have some questions.
Of course.
Well, what was it like to be a Grey Warden with all the others?
I didn't know them for very long. But I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family, since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know.
Well, were there any Dwarven Grey Wardens among them?
There was one when I first joined, a dwarf named Kerrick. He was one of the elders, and he left for Orzammar before the reports of the Blight began. It's too bad, really. Kerrick said that he never wanted to go back. He wanted to die fighting Darkspawn on the surface. There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfells. What was his name? Gregor. He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table.
Sounds like you had a lot of fun.
Sometimes. We were kin of a sort. All of us had gone through the joining, so we knew... Well, anyhow, it doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. Anyhow, we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly...
I'm sorry, this must be hard for you.
Yes, I suppose so. I thought I was done with this, but it just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by. Nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you.
Well, not at all.
I just would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well, there's no use in moaning about it, is there? He's gone. Let's just go.
Okay, hun. Sorry. Didn't mean to hit a sore spot. You poor thing. Anyway, last but not least, we'll go pet the dog. Or not?
Yes, it is good to have my sword at my side again. I call her Asala, the soul, my soul. She is forged from rare blue steel and has served me faithfully for many years. Yes, you understand what it is like to have a weapon that is part of you. Few others do.
Duh! That was so cute. Hey, Enzo. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good Mabari warhound? Yes, you are. Okay, moving along. Let's see. Excuse me. I'm going to take Sten
Yes.
and Zevran.
Yes.
And oh goodness, who else do I want to take? Why don't we take Morgan for a while?
Indeed.
Yes, that does seem like a good thing to do. Alright. Oh, Kadash Tig. Well, we'll go back there once we've taken care of some other things. Alright, and of course after we've gotten some party banter taken care of. But first, do soldiers speak? Because we need to drop off things. And do a little bit of housekeeping. Let's see, la 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 la. Let's see. Oh my, this became a dragon thorn. I'm taking that up. I'm gonna drop this guy off and that guy. Drop that. And all these things. Let's see. Well, these aren't the level I want them to be at, but I will take the Warden Commander armor since it's already at tier 7. And I'll be sure to give this to another one of the companions. I'll probably give Sten the Blood Dragon armor, and then I'll hand Ogren the Warden Commander armor. So, we'll be back. Let's see. Anything else we need? Well, we'll take that. We could probably take all of these runes so that we can donate them to the circle. We can probably drop off these garnets. Take all this malachite and topaz and sapphire. We can probably drop off this. Let's see. We've got a lot of unused gifts. Like, a lot. Wow. Well, why don't we pick up all these gifts? Besides, some of these gifts can actually give us, companion dialogue. Holy crow. And if we have to, we could always, give it to, Bodan and buy it back from him later. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna sell these, wasn't I? Let's see. Yeah. Alright. Hello, Levy. I've got some things to sell to you.
What can I do for you, Warden?
I'd like to see your wares.
Certainly.
Alright. Let's sell all of that. And oh wow, we really do have a lot of stuff we need to drop off. First let's actually see how many runes we've got and how many we should hold on to. We'll probably hold on to that. Probably give up all the novice, journeyman, and expert runes. That seems like a good way to do it. I think I'm going to head back to camp. And speaking of things, we're just about out of time, but I think I'm going to go ahead and drop these things off first, assuming I don't get interrupted by any dialogue. Nope, no interruptions. Alright. Well, first I'm gonna talk to this guy and see what we need for the dwarves.
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface.
Do you need anything?
Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries, and larger values might overwhelm.
Alright, sounds good. So, we're going to turn in all sapphires. And malachites. And amethysts. And topazes. And then we're going to turn in all elf fruits. And all deep mushrooms. And we're going to turn in all the runes except Master Rune, because we're going to hold on to that. And that's what we'll have time for until the next installment. Let's see. Last but not least, all novice runes.
You are good to your troops, Warden.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's all we have time for, so I'm going to save and cut the video off here, but I will see you all on the next installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Dwarven Commoner Edition. You know my usual spiel, so I'll just see you all on the next installment. Thanks for watching.